And now, live from Pod Cabin in Burbank, California, it's the Allison Rosen is Your New Best Friend show. Tonight, Allison welcomes a guest. She's a comedian and podcaster who's here to share her top 10 bronzers/moisturizers for infants. It's Jackie Johnson. Tone Zone is here to let you know what one does after they've seen a million faces and rocked them all. Hint, it involves ice cream and a beefy boy. I'm her husband and co-host, Daniel, saying hop on board the love bus and say hello to your new best friend, Allison Rosen.
Allison, with her good times never end. Allison Rosen, doing the wavy pencil dance again. Allison Rosen, Allison's your new best friend.
Hello, my little vegan pumpkin pie parfaits. It's me, Allison. Welcome to another exciting episode of Allison Rosen is Your New Best Friend. It seems I've forgotten how I start the Thursday shows. That particular carbohydrate was sent in on Patreon by Angela D. in honor of our favorite vegan guest who is here in person. Yes, I am on Patreon. All sorts of fun stuff there. You can get bonus episodes of my special Patreon bonus podcast called The Friend Zone. There's a level where you can text me and I'll text you back. There is the occasional live stream. You can see videos of the Thursday show when we do them on Zoom. This one is in person, which, as you know, means Tony, who is back from his whirlwind tour wherein he abandons me to play drums with his stupid famous rock band, has offered to pay me $40,000 per episode.
That's right.
I can't wait. I could definitely use an influx of cash. So that is happening, but don't worry. I've been taking video. So if you're on Patreon, you will be seeing video from this show.
Ooh.
I have not forsaken you. Don't you worry. All sorts of fun stuff. And if you sign up for a year, you get 2 months free.
That's a good deal.
Yes, it is. Patreon.com/Allison Rosen. It was hard to choose a carbohydrate because not only were there ones in honor of our favorite vegan guest, who I will introduce in a moment, but also in honor of Superfan Megan's wedding to Jess. There was a lot of wedding-themed ones. So I just want to take a moment to say congratulations to Superfan Megan and to Jess.
I didn't know.
Yes, a ton of Allison people were at the wedding this weekend. I saw pictures, and I just want to wish all of them. Well, I said all of them, like all the people who are at the wedding.
Everyone got married.
I want to wish Superfan Megan and Jess a lifetime of happiness.
Hell
and
yeah.
then even more happiness, and then happiness upon happiness upon happiness. I loved seeing all the photos. Hooray. Congratulations. Yay. Okay. Very excited for this in-person episode. Jackie Johnson, you're back.
Hi.
Hello. It's so good to see you.
When was the last time I was on?
It's like February.
It was when I told the story about how I showed my asshole to my husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've repeated that story to so many people.
Wait, remind.
I showed him again this weekend for another reason.
But
That's another story.
oh yeah, you were just like dangling in the air, waiting for him to come in, and he was taking forever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He was, yeah. I mean, you just boiled the story down to a sentence, but it builded. There was a beginning, a middle, and end. I feel like it was a little more than that. But
It
yes.
was. I feel like I took the magic out of the
No,
story. I'm sorry.
listen, TLDR, I was trying to pull a prank on my husband where he turned the corner and saw my gaping asshole. So I was bent over, showing it to him, and then he saw in the crack of the door of the bathroom that I was doing that and left me there hanging. So,
yeah.
I forgot
marriage.
I'd made a drop out of that story that I've never had the opportunity to use.
Oh my God.
So
I've had a dark butthole my whole life and I didn't even know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh my God, Tony. That's a niche drop.
I know
It's going to be
that's what I
hard to
said.
fit that in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was gonna say. Wasn't part of the story about your discovery of the actual
Yes.
hue of the
Yes,
hole?
that was the preface of it. Because one afternoon I happened to just take a look in the mirror at it and notice that it was darker than I imagined.
I recently had that realization.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, should I be bleaching my butthole? And then I thought,
I mean,
for
who cares?
what? For what?
Who cares?
You should
For
be
what?
sunning your butthole, not bleaching it.
But wouldn't that just make it darker?
But you
In
let the
theory,
sunshine
yes.
into your butthole. Right?
what?
Isn't that a thing?
Yes, perineum sunning.
There you go.
And what does that do for you?
I mean, I don't think it. I don't know.
But like in theory, what does it
well,
do?
just vitamin D straight into the shoot.
Am I-
Drop. That's a drop.
Wait, am I putting the vitamin D in the wrong hole?
No, I take a vitamin D pill. I think
Yeah, that's
most of us do. Even though we live in Southern California, it's just the way it goes.
That's what I'm saying. Are we putting it in the wrong end?
They should have vitamin D suppositories.
Uh-oh, new product.
I know.
New product.
I don't walk around thinking to myself, if only I could put more things in my butt.
Yeah.
That's also a drop. Tony.
Is that it? Just me or everyone?
Just me or everyone?
No, don't I have one about anus rides?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's coming. I don't have any issues with an anus ride.
Daniel, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be back. I didn't get to do the last in-person Thursday show.
I know.
So it's fun to be here and with Jackie, who's such a joy to be around.
A ray of sunshine.
A ray of sunshine up the butt.
In addition to wondering when the last time Jackie was on, I'm wondering when the last time, Daniel, you did an in-person Thursday
Honestly,
show.
I can't even recall. I don't even know the last time.
Might have been you were not on the one. Is this fun for anyone? It's fun for me.
Oh,
you were
yes.
not on the
It's fun for
one
everyone.
It's
with
riveting radio.
Matt Gorley and
No, he
Mark
was not.
McConville.
He was not.
Okay, and then so it was probably
Did you do any of the summer of
I don't
2021
know,
when we?
but I thought we were going to save this for later in the show when we just name all the guests that you've had for the year. By the way,
the naming of the guests.
No comment on my promotion to co-host by a certain RJ City.
Yeah, I was going to comment. And then
You've
I
just
forgot.
let that go, which means that now it's official. There's
You are running away with that.
no
I know.
contesting.
Everyone is trying to get a piece of this. Okay, so this is not everyone knows what this is a reference to. This is a reference to something that happened on a Patreon bonus episode of The Friend Zone. I recently did a Patreon bonus episode of The Friend Zone with pro wrestler and Tony's best friend and interviewer RJ City, who is angling hard to be a regular on the show.
Wow.
Yes. He is a self-professed regular.
Does he have any butthole stories to share?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
He has a tweet. I don't know if it went viral, but it was about rim jobs.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
He fits in then. I approve.
Yeah. So he's like, after his third appearance, he's like, I'm a regular now, right? And I was like, I guess. What do you think, Jackie?
You know, SNL, they have the 5 Timers Club.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's
5.
That's the threshold. Yeah.
The threshold is 5.
Yeah,
right. So
yeah.
I feel like he was jumping the gun a little bit with after 3.
Also, calling yourself a regular, that's not how you become a regular.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't you think?
No.
Yeah.
I
Right.
feel like it's a little yeah.
I'm not trying to hate, though, because who wouldn't want to be a regular?
Thank you.
know.
I know.
Am I a regular if I've been gone for a few months?
Yes.
Okay.
Jackie,
Thank God.
You don't lose that.
Thank God. Oh, well, I
Your
don't know the rules.
Grandfathered in. Is it okay to say that anymore?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that ageist?
It's everythingist.
It's all the ists.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're wait, what's a more palatable way to say that?
Grandparent.
Can you say seniored?
Seniored in.
Well, that doesn't feel good. You're just always
You can say grandfather.
Where
Okay.
everybody knows your
Yes.
name.
So anyway, this regular thing. So so on the Patreon episode, I referred to him as self-professed regular. People don't like when you call them, when you point out that they have just like a Tony's self-professed bad boy of podcasting thing. They always take umbrage.
Right.
So anyway, he's like, I've been on the show 4 times. And I'm like, I'm agreeing that you're a regular. You've just declared yourself. And then I forget what happened. But then, I'm like, well, where does it go? I think he was angling for more than regular. I'm like, well, where does it go from there? And he's like, I don't know. Like, what's your husband? And I'm like, I think you're my co-host. So then Daniel heard this, and then Daniel's like, I'm your co-host.
I'm co-host now.
So now
Grunts.
that's what I'm saying.
It
They're
comes with a
all
lot of responsibility.
Everybody's
they're
trying
all
to get a title
get
around
in.
here.
That's what I
but
know.
now that
Yeah.
I'm co-host, we're steering this ship in a new direction, honey.
You're going to have to change the title, though.
I know. I got a lot of ideas.
Can you guys all just be my best friends?
Fine with me. I'm not picky.
Fine
I'm
with
not
me,
picky.
but you're still going to pay me, right?
These are, yeah. What is it when you just give someone like a promotion without a raise? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, what would you call that?
I think there's some corporate word for that.
Oh, you're asking three people that don't have a real job.
I know. Listen, best friend. Anyway, so that's what's happening. There's a lot of jostling for title around here.
It's a real Game of Thrones in here.
I
you know?
know, it really is. So yeah, congratulations, honey. You're my co-host.
I'm so excited. Get ready for a new show, a new kind of show.
But I think you've been co-host all along.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, let's move on. We've got a lot of stuff to get to. Jackie had a baby.
I sure did. I have to just respond real quick about this message about him not taking his nap while I'm
Oh
gone.
no.
That's all right. That's all right. We have a lot to get to, including producer Tony Thaxton is here.
Oh,
burn. And how far are we into the show?
We're
Let's
good
see.
11 minutes in.
Oh my God, Tony, it's like 30 minutes away from when I introduce you.
Come on. I mean,
Tony
I thought
Thaxton-
maybe we're in person. We're all feeling good.
Well, you
Come on.
already made yourself known. I think, in fairness to me, I might have forgotten
No.
that you needed an introduction.
Isn't that always the case?
I've
like, even
been on
more
this show
so.
before as a regular.
Yeah, okay,
and you've
okay.
forgotten Tony before.
Yeah. So
Does this happen often, Tones?
Always.
Pretty much every week. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
is this a me problem?
Yep.
I feel like it's maybe a Tony problem.
No.
I feel like
Why is that my problem?
Actually,
Because I
you know
don't forget
what?
to
You
introduce anyone
could
else.
co-sign your husband onto this because he's co-host. So it's your fault
Yeah,
too.
I
Hey,
literally
honey.
introed him.
hey, honey. What's as co-host? What's
Yes.
what's on your plate right now? Could I delegate this to you?
Honey, I introed Tony at the beginning. That should be your reminder.
I love the passive aggressive honeys. honey,
Well,
sweetie.
And also joining us is Tony Thaxton. Welcome back.
Hi.
I missed you a lot. I talked about you on every
Is
episode.
this your first
I
one
hear-
back?
Yes.
Well, sort. No, I was here last, but I was Zoom last week. It was
he's-
stupid ass Zoom.
Oh yeah.
He's been in and out.
Okay, yeah.
It's been
There's a couple weeks there where we
Yeah,
had a break.
I was
He
back for like a month, and then I was gone again, and now I'm back. Now I'm back for who knows how long.
Did you catch
I don't-
COVID on tour at any point?
Yes.
Yeah.
After this last one, actually, you didn't even know that. Yeah.
my jaw is on the floor.
We've all
and my
had
eyes
it now.
are really
I mean,
wide.
that's,
yeah.
it is what it is.
I had it before we were supposed to do in January, and then literally like the last day of this run, like the next day, our singer tested positive, and then I did as well.
How sick did you get?
Almost not at all.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So you
I had-
have really not gotten very sick from it.
No, I've had it twice now, and it's been almost nothing both times. And I literally like felt kind of for 2 days, and then I literally felt totally fine. There's been no lingering cough or anything.
Wait, how recent was this?
It was
2 hours ago.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm not concerned about you. I'm concerned about me. I love you.
It was like almost 2 weeks ago, week and a
Okay.
half, 2 weeks ago, something like that.
We're fine, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah. Honestly, the safest person you can be around.
Yeah.
You know that meme of the woman and all the like mathematic equations?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's Allison right now. She's doing math on-
Constantly.
Yeah.
I'm-
Well, that's because we both had it and it fucking
it was
sucked.
so awful.
Yeah.
Jackie and I had the awful, and Daniel to a lesser degree had the
Jackie's
awful strain of
experience.
COVID.
When I heard your situation,
Yeah, it
I
was
felt
horrible.
so bad for you.
It was horrible. It was the worst 2 weeks of my life, easily.
I can't imagine a worse
Having
situation.
a newborn and
Yes,
getting COVID, not
yes.
having your husband there because he
Yes.
had isolated.
Well, then he came back when I was tested
Yeah.
positive. But yeah, we all had it. My symptoms weren't horrible. Because I was breastfeeding, I wasn't taking anything to help my symptoms out, but just my baby got it really bad. My newborn child had it and couldn't breathe. It was
Like welcome
horrible.
to the world.
Yes, this was a crash course in parenting, and,
Oh.
and he really got to experience how shitty our planet is.
how high was his fever?
It got to 104.
Jeez, were you scared?
Oh yeah,
Did you go
I
to
was,
the hospital
it
or
was the
anything?
worst 2 weeks of my life. Easily horrible,
and,
horrific.
and he was how old?
5 weeks. It was horrible. He couldn't breathe. We had to take turns holding him all night.
And
'cause
you
he
couldn't have
breathe.
any help, right?
No. No.
Because yeah.
But we didn't give it to anybody. We gave it to nobody. It took me forever to test negative. Forever.
Yeah, it took
2
forever
weeks
for me
straight.
too.
And how long
Over
was
2 weeks.
How long was Ben in quarantine?
Well, so Ben started feeling shitty. He was like, my throat hurts. And I didn't really take him seriously at first, but I said, so then we had PCR people come test us that day, and they were both, no, mine was negative, his was positive. And so I was like, get the fuck out. So he left, and then I just had the baby and just me for a couple days, and then I started feeling shitty, and I texted him like my throat's starting to hurt. I woke up that morning, took a test positive. So then he moved back in, and we were all miserable together. But he got on Paxlovid and was cured really
Even
soon.
if you didn't get it and he was gone for 2 days, that sucks.
Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, listen, anybody out there who's had a child knows that those first couple of months are hell.
Yeah.
Hell on earth.
Yeah.
Truly, I don't know why there are so many people on this planet if that's what it takes to
I
keep
know.
a human being alive. It's horrific.
I think your brain actually forgets it.
It has to.
Yeah.
Because why else would anyone try to do this again?
Yeah, in the middle of it, I'm like, I will never have another.
That's what I keep
I will
saying.
never do it. And then, like a year later, 2 years later, you kind of forget the pain, and you're like, maybe we should do it again.
I know.
I had the I had that weirdest. This sentence is not working word wise, but just get the gist. The weirdest realization. Sorry, Tony, I slid that over. So I can see what time it is. I know. I had. This is why you pay me. I had the weirdest realization.
Did you
which
just
is-
become Tony for a second?
Yes. I had the weirdest realization, which is I cannot believe this is how every human on the planet got here, and it's like,
and there's so
this
many people.
Different conception
Yes.
of what the human experience is. It starts out in a much more violent way than I had realized.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was now the real story? We got to save for Patreon.
Okay.
If you're down with that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But like, how was your birth experience?
You know, before I had a child, I would quiz every woman I met. I'd say, how was your birth experience? And they would get this like solemn look on their face. 99% of them. And they would go, it was something. And yeah. And every once in a while you get that bitch. It's like, oh my God, we held hands and there were candles and I had a harpist in the corner and the baby just slid out and I only felt it for about 10 seconds and it was magical.
One half a
And,
push.
you know, I'm happy for you if you're one of those fucking bitches. But the rest of us, it was traumatic and painful and horrible and the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. And I'm changed forever by the amount of pain. I'll never be the same person again. But I'm here. I made it. And the baby's here. And, you know, it was something.
Yeah.
It was worth it, though. It was worth it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
The pain is worth it. The lack of sleep is worth it. I get it now. I get the whole thing. There's nothing more pure in the world than seeing you and the person you love mixed together in a being that knows nothing, and you get to teach them the whole world, and you get to watch them experience the whole world every step of the way. It's so magical and wonderful, and I was meant to be a mommy, and it's like I'm like a different person.
It's great.
It's the best. I'm so happy, even though I'm miserable.
There is some toilet paper there. I
thank
wish I had
you.
more soft tissues.
Yeah, come on, get it together. I knew I was going to be here.
I know. I feel like a real asshole.
Nature's cruelest trick is making us feel that way
Yeah.
as a way of getting through all the painful parts. Because it's like, it's not easy.
Well, I've
at any stage.
You know, I've had abusive marriages. I've had a lot of shit. I've never let a man treat me this bad. I've never put up with this shit from another man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, there's nobody on this planet that I would ever get up this early for, that I would ever be this tired, this miserable. I've been thrown up on already 3 times. I've had to change my shirt 3 times today. It's just, but I don't care.
Right.
It's really incredible.
Owen called me to his room, and something you'll find is that their sleep kind of waxes and wanes. Like they'll get into a really good rhythm where they're sleeping through the night, and then all of a sudden, like Owen's 3 now, so he was totally fine with sleeping through the night, and all of a sudden he's like calling us to his room after he goes to sleep.
The amount of space in your brain that will be occupied by their sleep pattern
All of
for the next 5 years.
No, currently it's 70% his sleep, 30% is he getting enough milk from my breast?
Yeah.
You know, breastfeeding and sleep, that's it. I have nothing else for anything else.
So Owen, who we really weren't thinking
What is
about
this,
his...
childish?
Oh, no, I don't even talk about it on Childish. So, yeah.
You just got fitsed off.
No, we just talk about butt stuff on Childish. So,
well.
anyway,
I don't have any issues with an anus ride.
Hey.
So before 6 a.m. calls me, Mommy.
And you just hear it from
Mommy.
down the
we have a
hallway?
monitor. We have a monitor.
Okay.
Still.
You keep the monitor, okay.
Yeah. Mommy. And I'm like, there's no way I can sleep through this. So I go in, and he's not crying or anything.
Yeah.
Just hands me something. Feels like a rock.
Oh, no. A turd?
A booger.
Oh, that's not as bad.
Felt like a rock.
It felt
It's
like a rock.
like a big dried up
Was it
booger.
that big?
It was like a decent. It was like a piece of gravel.
Yeah.
It was a decent size.
Did you ever
booger.
use the Frida sucker?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I forgot to put a filter in one time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. She's
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I was like, wow, these boogers are salty. And then I was like, oh no. So Tony, how iron is your stomach?
I'm fine.
Okay. So the nose free. So here's the thing to know.
First of all, this Frida lady, God bless her. Okay,
know.
this woman is a truly doing the Lord's work. The Frida postpartum kit needs to be issued at the hospital to everyone. It's incredible.
Babies can't blow their nose. So they get
Okay.
they get stuffed up and then they cry and it's a whole thing. And in the old days, they would have what they call which are like bulb aspirators.
yeah.
But those
things-
hardly work.
Yeah. So this new invention is called the nose Frida, and it's like this
It's a straw.
tube.
It's basically a straw with a filter.
And the
Yeah.
filter, let's be honest, it's a sponge.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really filtering anything.
So you put one, it's like this like syringe thing, almost one end in the baby's nostril, and then you like
suck on a
the
straw
other
to get
end.
it
Suck
out.
the boogers out.
Yeah.
But you need that sponge in there because
Yeah,
that's the
I would-
key.
yeah.
That's
And
the key.
kids hate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
of
My
course.
my COVID positive newborn
Oh, God.
screamed.
It's so nasty. But I forgot to put the filter in, so basically I just like huffed boogers one time.
Oh, man.
It was so salty. It was so.
I make Ben do it every time.
I never like to do it because it was so. The kids hate
Hate
it so
it,
much,
yeah.
which I would not like it either.
Right. But I was like, you have COVID, hon.
Yeah.
I got to get your nose clear. I got to get your nose clear.
Well, eventually they'll call you to the room to hand you their boogers. And
I
then-
prefer that.
Then he's just like, "Good night."
Yeah.
okay.
Is it morning time? No, honey, it's time to go back to sleep. Good night.
He's so much more amenable to that than Elliot ever was. Like
Elliot was a little more clingy.
Yeah, he doesn't fight it. He's like, okay, it's nice.
Second child. Hashtag second child.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then also big news. Tony returned from tour, not just with COVID, but with a gal pal.
He's testing positive for love.
Sorry, ladies, he's off the market.
Off the market. Looks like someone's off the market. Tony, dish girlfriend about your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's I don't know. What do you want to know?
Oh, come on. It's like in the beginning of Grease. Summer lovin', have me a blast.
What do we want to hang on, Tony? Hang on a second. Can you believe this
No.
bullshit, Jackie?
No.
What?
What do you want to know?
What do you want to know? I
It's
don't know.
called
Maybe
everything.
I don't know. Maybe a little
Maybe
bit of
all of it.
the
All
I don't
right.
know. Maybe the entire story. Jesus Christ!
You finished?
No. Yes.
How about the whole enchilada?
Yeah. I met a girl on tour, and
Because I fell in love with the girl at the rock show.
yeah,
That's your song, right?
yep. Yeah, we met. She was living in New Jersey, and now she lives here. Yeah, I know it's all happened pretty fast, but we're like, it's. I was kind of telling Daniel before the show, like,
Oh, my co-host.
we're yes, your co-host Daniel. We're very similar age. She's also divorced, and so I think we both know what we want and what we need. And
Second one hits different. Take
Yeah.
it from me.
yeah,
Yep.
and everything's just been easy.
Yeah. She's basically your Courtney Cox to your Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, exactly. That's what we were all thinking.
From which video is that?
Dancing in the Dark?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Dancing in the Dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
A reference fresh on all of our minds.
That's for the oldies out there.
Yeah, and just it's all just been really great, and we've been spending a ton of time together. And like when at first we were kind of, since we didn't live in the same place, it was like, okay, we'll spend some time together, and we're gonna be kind of forced to then just be together for a while, and that can be a little, you're not sure how that's gonna go, and it was amazing. I never had like 1 second where I was like, oh, I could use some alone time right now. It's like, no, this
That's
is all
so great. That's so
Yeah.
great. Now it will change.
I know it's early
It
right
gets-
now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel can't stand me.
It gets real bad, but at the beginning it's so nice. Yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, it's just
But it gets bad. It gets real bad.
We're very similar in a lot of ways, and we're just like on the same page with most things, and it's very weird for as little of time as we've actually known each other. I feel like we know each other really well.
That's really good. That's great.
It's like it's kind of, it's blowing both of our minds kind of, because I think neither one of us have ever had someone be this nice to them. And I mean, that's a nice feeling.
Is it?
It's good that you're not running from that.
Yeah.
It's nice to be nice.
It is nice to
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah.
Is it weird for her, being that she's a fan? Like, not, I guess weird is the, let me rephrase the question. What's it like for her, given that she's a fan of your band?
To
Must be
be
exciting.
well, of course. No, honestly, to be honest, we haven't even really talked about it.
What?
Yeah. Like, it's just because,
She
that
knows
was.
you're in the band, right?
But what if her friend dragged her to the show and she doesn't really even like them?
No, she does. And she's
Did
definitely.
she see the gold record?
Oh, the
she's seen
fake
it.
one?
Oh, is it really gold though?
I think it's good. I think it's fake.
She's seen it. That's right. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just, that initially, before, when we kind of first started talking, that can be a thought when you don't know the person yet, of like, oh, this isn't like band related,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
But you're the one that reached out to her.
I was.
It's not like she was trying to,
Right.
groupie it.
Yeah, no, she was not at all. And that was never a thing. Like, once we actually like started talking, then it's like, okay, this is clear that that's not what this is. Yeah.
But you should tell everybody, because anyone listening who wants to date a rock star, this is how you pull it off
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because this is slick.
Yeah, I didn't actually meet her at the show that she was at. She posted an Instagram story that I was tagged in. And I
Did she follow you?
Yeah, she'd already
Okay.
been following me. Yeah.
Does she listen to this podcast?
She has. I don't know if she
Hi.
listens regularly.
Okay.
She probably will now that I'm.
Excuse me. What? Hold
don't,
up. Needle
don't,
drop.
Don't talk about the band. Don't talk about podcasts.
I hear you. I feel the
I
same.
don't. Excuse me. What? This is like when. Do you know the story I'm going to tell, Daniel?
When I unfollowed you? on
No,
Twitter?
that's another story. When our friend told us that his wife
Yes.
said that the length of my podcast was a little much.
It was a little much. I
it's
thought
a
was it the
little
length
much.
of the show or just the show in general?
It was the length. I took it to be the length of the show.
I think maybe that's why.
Meaning how long you've been doing it, or episode length?
No, the episode length.
It's a little
much.
A little much.
You make the same amount of ad revenue if your show's shorter.
I know. And
mean,
honestly, sometimes I'll see a short episode of another podcast and I'm like, that is no, sorry. It was my own. I was listening back to an episode of my own podcast that was like 50 minutes and I was like, that was a good length.
honey, you want to leave them wanting more.
I never,
You know?
I always leave them wishing for less. That's kind of my thing. I get it. I don't disagree, but I just
Yeah.
felt like I didn't need to hear it. So, anyway, Tony, I would encourage her to become a regular listener.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Let's see. Oh,
What
yeah,
other
so-
podcasts does she like?
Nash Butte.
Yeah, I need listeners too.
All right, I'll put a word in.
Subscribe her on her phone without telling her. She's gonna be like, this isn't working out. I can't listen to all these podcasts.
I did say to Tony, because it's important to me
Yeah.
to make sure that he's with someone who values things that are important to
Right,
me.
yeah.
I was like, is she supportive of you as a podcast producer? Because we need to make sure that she's not
Right.
gonna. We need to just
She's not going to
And-
Yoko Ono this business.
exactly. And then
It wasn't Yoko's fault.
Actually, I'm Team Yoko.
Like, you support her.
I not only support her, I actually like her artistic movement that she was a part of.
I just think
Wow.
it's silly to boil it down to the woman when John was really the one.
right.
You know. Listen.
But anyway, yeah.
We've gone off on like 75
I
tangents.
know. So anyway, Tony said he can't imagine her not being supportive of anything. Really.
Yeah, she's
so I
so
think she'd be
nice.
into Natch Butte. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
she'd be down with him subscribing her to Natch Butte. And probably the watching hour too, Daniel.
Oh yeah, we'll give you a list of
Okay.
podcasts
All right.
she needs to listen
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
when she needs to listen to the entire back catalog before she can meet us, so she's
Okay.
up to speed.
Oh, there's like
I don't know about
I've got
that.
like over 1,000 episodes. It's gonna be hard for me.
I'm
And I've been
kidding.
3
That's so
podcasts.
many.
I know, and they're
she
all
might
a little
have some
much.
vacation time. I'll see if she
perfect.
could. Yeah.
Perfect. They're all a little much. So,
Yeah.
well, Upwardly Weekly is not that long. So, and it hasn't been around that long. So
Maybe childish.
we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Where were we with your love life?
She tagged you on
she tagged
Instagram.
me, and then it's a very dorky
Hold on.
story.
At the end of the night, you get home to your hotel room. Do you like go through Instagram and look at all the like messages and tags and shit from the show?
Good question.
Yeah, usually.
Okay,
will,
yeah. How long does that take? Is there a lot? Do you think all rock stars do that?
I'll bet the huge ones probably don't.
Yeah.
But
you
you
don't
know,
know.
they
might see
They
some
might
of
jerk
them.
off while they scroll, you know?
But what's
It gets them
cool
off.
is that he'll what do you call it when you do like a repost of an Insta story?
Oh, yeah.
But you get all these different angles on the
Yes.
show. So
And I bet
that's
that
cool.
makes the person feel so cool.
It makes them feel
Yeah.
cool, and as someone who doesn't get to go to the show, you get to kind
One
of
time-
see it from all these different.
One time, Blink
perspectives.
182 Insta storied my Blink 182 pumpkin that I carved, and I literally thought it was the best day of my life.
Yeah, that is the thing.
that is
I
very
always find it funny. People will, if you repost their thing, then they'll repost your repost.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
it's
it just keeps going
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth.
I like to do it till the photo is like very, very tiny.
Oh yeah,
I think that's very fun. I think that it probably drives people away, but I think it's fun.
it's great.
Well, you don't mind doing things that drive people away.
It's my thing.
So you reposted the story.
I repost the story, and I happen to see on her profile that she follows a wrestler that I really like, and it's very rare for me to encounter that, just because most of my friends don't really watch it, and it was rare to see anyone, male or female, that I would have noticed this. And so I had just gone to see AEW like weeks prior to that, so I was still like really excited about the show, and that this particular wrestler, MJF, was in the news kind of, and so it was fresh on my mind, and I was excited that she followed him. And so I messaged her and just was like, oh my god, you follow MJF, blah blah blah, like I love him. I just went and saw AEW. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't even know what you're saying
then,
right
yeah.
now. You
It's
speak
fine.
another
It's
language.
fine. I said it's a very
Scary
dorky
thing is that I do.
That's great.
Yeah,
And then
no.
she wrote back and was like, "Yeah," and then you'll just start chatting.
Yeah, we just it was 100%, 1,000% innocent at first. Just literally started going back and forth about wrestling a little bit, and then it started picking up a little.
And then
more,
you were like,
and
"What
then
underwear are you wearing?"
well, it turned into like other conversations about life, and then it just kind of like kept picking up, and then eventually we were like, "This is
So
what's happening here."
you've asked her. She wasn't trying when she put that story up to like get your attention. Like wow,
At least
it caught you off guard, love. The love bug just landed on you and took a bite.
That's right.
yeah, and it's just. Yeah, it turned into suddenly us talking all day, every day, and
Did
Yeah,
y'all do a
no.
little FaceTime date?
we did.
No,
Or wait, did we
so
do that ahead of
cute.
time? Actually, I can't remember.
Did
if we
y'all
did ahead of
chat
time.
ever, or was
Yeah,
it
we
all
did.
DM?
No, we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned into texting and then turned into phone calls.
Because you
and
don't know
yeah.
how tall she is. What if she shows up and she's like 7 feet tall or something?
But
You
I
know?
feel like she's tiny.
She is. Yeah.
How
Cute.
tiny? Under 5?
No, not that time. I think she's 5'2", I think.
Oh, just perfectly cute size.
Meet her.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Yes, she's adorable.
Okay, now Tony represents love exciting and new. Let's talk about Daniel and me. It's love, crusty and old. Daniel.
This is like the ghost of Christmas future.
And I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I'm in the
Okay,
middle.
so Daniel and everyone in my bed snores except for me.
Oh, no.
Daniel snores and Wendy, our dog. Daniel and Wendy have a hot and heavy, passionate relationship. When Daniel leaves in the morning, Wendy and I have posted this on Instagram. She just hangs out by the window and just stares. Like her
Waiting.
purpose for existing has left. She just stares. When I leave, she does not do that because Daniel's here.
Yeah.
It hurts a little bit, but I've made peace with it. It's okay. At the very beginning, she was hyper bonded to me. I remember a dog trainer saying that she's hyper bonded to you, Allison. And then at some point, it switched. I think when I was pregnant, but I think it kind of needed to happen. And then anyway, so they have their thing going on. I am extraneous. Is that a word? Yes. So the two of them, around 6 a.m., when Owen's trying to give me his boogers, they really hit their stride of just like,
That's the best time for snoring.
oh my God, it's the snore hour of just like, I mean, that makes it sound like you guys are like rooting like pigs or something. It's not like that. It's long log
Snoring
saws.
is my hell.
Yeah, it sucks.
Snoring is my personal
It's
hell.
tough for me.
Yeah.
It's loud. And I try to tell myself this is the sound of people I love breathing. I read that somewhere. And I put in earplugs. And then
God bless you for putting in the earplugs. I know how hard
Have you
it can
tried
be.
to alleviate it?
I wear
The strip.
I wear the strip. I've tried different things. I've talked to ENT about it, and there's like surgeries that are super painful and don't really do it.
Yeah, like-
there's nothing really you can do. I'm thinking I might need a new pillow because I think there might be a head position that I fall into that maybe makes it worse. So I think if my head
well,
is
if I wake you up and ask you to roll onto your side, oftentimes that'll help. But
if I'm sleeping on my side.
you
that
have a
usually
thing
helps.
where if you open your eyes like at a certain hour of the day,
Yeah, that
it
makes
like
it hard
hurts
for
your
you.
eyes really bad. So I try not to wake you up at a certain time.
I'm a real catch.
Yeah. So anyway, though, okay. So because you had he had like LASIK that
I had
didn't really
LASIK, and on
take.
one of my eyes, the nerves were severed on the cornea
You're a
that
mess.
control the tear ducts. So that like at between 5 and 6 a.m., if I'm
What?
I know
It's
it's
so
the craziest
unfair.
thing.
Why?
I know.
Like in terms of the light in the room?
It's just they're so dry at that hour, and my body is.
But don't
like,
you have to open them eventually to see?
it's weird. I know it's so weird. Like after 6, I'm fine. But if something wakes me,
Seems like bullshit, right?
I learned no. I learned this when the boys were little babies because you're always.
I know.
When you're always getting up at that hour, it's like the skin is ripped off of my eyeball. It's the worst pain.
Gross.
I know. Hey, you know what? This one has skin that on her hands. She has a hand condition, Jackie. Before you start feeling sorry for her, that means she can't wash dishes. She can't load or unload the
What?
dishwasher. She
Why don't you
can't
wear
wash-
gloves?
she can't.
Gloves make my hands peel too.
She can't put the laundry from the washing machine to the dryer. She can't bathe. Excuse me.
You know what? She
can't-
made that up because of your eye thing.
She can't bathe the children.
But for the first year, I did that always.
It's awful.
I was peeling
convenient.
all the
So
time.
I'm
Tony,
just
this
saying,
is your
don't-
future.
I'm just
This
saying
is your future, Tony.
It cuts both ways.
This
cuts
is your
both
future.
ways.
I mean, look, I'm peeling right now because I had to wash my hands.
You're not making that up, are
because
you?
I'm not making.
No, neither am I.
She didn't accuse you of making it up. I did.
Oh, okay, sorry. Neither am I.
And I didn't I low-key did. I didn't actually.
It's fine.
No, I just
It's
have
fine.
such a listen, it's insensitive of me, but snoring drives me insane.
So anyway,
it is
though,
the worst.
anyway,
It
I
is the
put up with Snorepalooza.
Yeah.
However, today, this one,
Yeah.
decided to take a nap while I was taking a nap, and by that I mean laying in bed looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you weren't even sleeping.
I know, but
You
I
had
was,
a problem with it. You weren't even trying to sleep.
but I was relaxing. I was relaxing with option
Yes.
to nap.
Yes.
See, Daniel, and then you came and laid down.
I know.
and loudly snored in the daytime. And that, I feel, is crossing up the line.
it's crossing.
I feel
you know what
you-
we need? We need a day bed. and
How about
we had
any
one.
of the other?
I was about to say you need a guest room, but you have 2 children.
How about like the couch? I just
But
feel
the
like
kids
you
are out there. You can't.
It's a real intrusion to come snore in someone's ear in the daytime.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Podcast studio.
You know what?
Doesn't this
we
look
have
inviting?
that might be an option with our new thing where we leave the air conditioner on in here all the time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Listen. I think we should just tear this down and build a new one. Then we could put a bed in here. I'm fine with that.
You could get like a little bed in that closet space.
Yeah.
Just fetal position. Real
Yeah.
tight. Real tight.
I do think I want to get my drums from my parents where they're just collecting dust and put them in here. Would that be
I got to see how
comfortable
we're
for you?
zoned. They've
drums?
loosened the zoning for ADUs now
Yeah.
because they're trying to increase the amount of housing in LA.
You can get money too.
Yeah.
To build one.
Yeah, it's cool. In LA, a cool thing is
get
they
a
had
grant.
all of these like really high-end architects design ADUs and then get them pre-approved by the whatever, the zoning committee
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, so that if you wanted an ADU, you could just choose one of those. It's already, you got all the permits ready to go in like a day,
nice.
and they're like high-end, like really nice designs.
Nice.
So if you live in LA, look at it.
Can I just defend my good name for a moment? Sometimes I do take stuff from the wash and put it in the dryer. I just prefer not to touch a bunch of wet fabric because that does trigger the skin peeling situation.
It's legit. The skin peeling
Yeah.
thing is legit, just like my snoring and the eye thing are legit.
Y'all are a damn mess.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's all I'm
it's
saying.
amazing.
Jackie,
We haven't fallen
you have
apart.
no-
You,
have
don't
no
even
idea.
know.
You have no. You have no idea.
We're like 2 Bob Dukas. Do you know Bob Duca?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Bob Duca is a character from the comedy Bang Bang world.
Yeah.
And
Seth Morris.
Seth Morris.
yes.
Oh, I love
and
him.
he's
He's
supposed to
so
be
funny.
Scott.
He's
was it
like stepdad.
Scott
His ex.
Aukerman's?
It's like his ex stepdad.
And he always has these insane made up ailments.
Does he have like a sweater?
And like
I feel
a
like
neck
I've seen him
brace.
live.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him
He's
do that
always
character live.
ailing. It's
yeah.
one of the funniest
It's
characters.
so funny. Oh my gosh. Speaking of medical stuff, I want to tell you guys about Everlywell. Do you know Everlywell?
Yeah, of course I do.
I did it recently, even though I am not a fan of blood and of pricking my finger and all that stuff, but I did it. I did the food sensitivity test, sent it in. It was very easy to do. Collected, did the testing at home, sent it in, got my results back, and lo and behold, turns out I have an above average food sensitivity
You do.
to 15 foods. So even in this, I'm a little more special than the rest of you. And I was kind of actually bummed out to find out that one of my staples, which I actually hadn't been eating lately, but has been a real cornerstone of my diet, the highest sensitivity to egg whites.
Crazy.
And then also cashews and almonds, and then a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, if you are wanting to they have a bunch of different tests, and you can do it all from home, and it's very easy, and then you get your results like relatively quickly. Take action today for a healthier tomorrow with Everlywell. Excuse me, their at-home lab tests and vitamins and supplements can help you get the knowledge and support you need so you can become a healthier you. Everlywell is digital healthcare designed for you, all at an affordable and transparent price. With over 30 at-home lab tests, you'll be able to choose the test that makes the most sense for you to get the answers you need, like the women's health test or food sensitivity test. Everlywell also has high-quality vitamins and supplements to support your overall health. Choose from a variety of options, including vitamin D3 and omega-3 fish oil. Here's how it works. Everlywell ships products straight to you with everything needed in one package. To take your at-home lab test, simply collect your sample and use the included prepaid shipping label to mail your test back to a certified lab. Your physician-reviewed results get sent to your phone or device in just days, and you can share the results with your primary care physician to help guide your next steps. If you ordered vitamins and supplements, you can start adding them to your daily routine right away. It's so simple. Over 1 million people have trusted Everlywell to support their health and wellness goals, and you should too. And for listeners of the show, Everlywell is offering a special discount of 20% off an at-home lab test at everlywell.com/Allison. That's everlywell.com/Allison for 20% off your next at-home lab test. Everlywell, EVERLYWELL.com/Allison. everlywell.com/Allison. I also want to tell you guys about Little Spoon. Somehow the summer is already over, and that means busy season, back to school, and regular life chaos is coming our way. It's here. One way to make your life easier, Little Spoon. Little Spoon is a one-stop shop for healthy, easy mealtime and snack time for your baby, toddler, and big kid, delivered right to your door. With fresh, organic baby food for every stage, toddler and kids meals that even picky eaters love, and healthy snack time with their new smoothies line, Little Spoon has you covered. Most of the baby and kids' foods at the grocery store is heavily processed and often on the shelf longer than your little one has even been in this world. That's not cool, and it's not the quality nutrition our kids deserve. Little Spoon makes everything fresh and uses absolutely nothing artificial. It's just like homemade, all delivered to your door and ready in seconds. Pop your meals in the fridge or freezer and use them when you're ready. It's that easy. All their recipes taste absolutely delicious. They're nutritionally balanced and free of junk, helping to set your little one up for a lifetime of health. I've tried everything and it tastes legitimately great, and my kids are eating better than me. Little Spoon's baby food is 100% organic, cold pressed, and built for every eating stage, stages 1 through 6. It's single ingredient purees. They graduate up to transition to table foods and meals, so your little kids get exposure to a wide range of ingredients and textures. I've mentioned this before. I have taken the smoothies with me to Descanso Gardens, and now that's what my kids expect at Descanso Gardens, where we go a lot. So we'll be lifetime customers.
Can I come?
Yes. Come with us. I'll bring the Little Spoon stuff. And the best part is the price is right. Make this year's chaos a little more manageable with time-saving, delicious, and healthy meals and snacks you can feel good about. Enter code BESTFRIEND50 at checkout to get 50% off your first Little Spoon order. That's 50% off your first Little Spoon order with the code BESTFRIEND50 at checkout. Again, that's BESTFRIEND50 at checkout for Little Spoon. Okay. Do it.
Yeah.
You're not on solids yet, right?
No, but around the corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah.
You guys took a trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was it? I was looking at that and I was like, dang, we didn't travel for a long time with our
Yeah.
little ones. Was it stressful? Was it fun? Was it amazing?
It actually wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. He slept 9.5 hours one night, 9 hours
Wow.
one night,
Yeah.
8.5 one night. I was so impressed.
Where did you go?
Joshua Tree.
Oh, so you drove. Okay, good.
Mhm. Yeah, we road tripped. He slept the whole way there.
Did
He
you
slept
take
the whole
the
way
snoo?
back? We took the snoo, yes.
They have
he's
the snoo.
But he's weaned. He doesn't use it anymore.
Wow.
We don't like plug it in. We put him in the bassinet, but he's an inch on each side. So he's so
Yeah.
big. So he's going to stop being in it any
What's
day.
the snoo?
The snoo is that he's not using the snoo anymore, but that's that baby bassinet that kind of like vibrates in response to the baby.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was a godsend at the beginning when we didn't know what the hell we were doing, for sure.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Nice. And how is the baby and how is the baby and Chooch getting along? Oh no.
It's a sore subject.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's rough. I'm gonna cry again. It's hard. My dog has been my child. She was my child for 12 and a half years. I took her everywhere. I loved her. All my maternal instincts I was putting onto this animal, and then the minute I get home from the hospital, it's different. She's the dog.
Yes.
And I know that's insane to hear. Like, y'all know Choochie is like my everything, but my bandwidth can't handle, so she's had a rough time. She's had some health issues. It's like she decided, I'm going to start aging now. It's been really hard. Yeah.
Choochie.
I know. It makes me really sad. But she's getting better. Today, she got right next to him. He's starting to grab, and she hates that, but they're interacting a little bit more. She went to the doctor. We did all these scans, all these blood work. She's fine. It's literally her emotionally acting out. And I just keep saying, Choochie, I gave you 12 and a half years. I'm sorry. Mommy had to have a child. Mommy had to have a human baby. It was her dream. So part of me thinks she's kind of giving me space because I need it, kind of thing. But she's about to have her bar mitzvah in November, and I'm planning a big party for her. So y'all all have to come.
I would love to.
And I'm literally having like a rabbi come. Like, we're doing it.
Good. How are her studies coming along?
That has been a little lacking.
Okay.
But we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But it's been hard. I'm sure y'all know. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Everyone listening is like, yep, it's the dog and the pets take a hit.
It's tough.
I used to walk dogs for a living, and when my families would put the dog in the yard, I would judge them. I'd be like, I can't believe they shoved that dog out there when the bait, and I understand it's hard.
Especially when your dog was your surrogate child first.
Yes.
I noticed that because, we had our dog, Oliver, who's, that's Oliver up there in the corner there. who, most of the listeners know the whole story of Oliver. And he really was our baby.
Yes.
Like that was our relationship
Yes.
with him, was he was like our baby.
Yes.
And then we got Wendy and she was our baby. And then we had babies. And like you're saying, Wendy became our dog.
Yes.
And I realized not that losing Oliver wouldn't have been, it was going to be painful no matter what, the way it went down, but especially so because he functioned as
Yes.
our
Yeah.
baby.
Yes.
I would say though, there's a couple things. Wendy, we didn't treat Wendy quite.
No,
The way
she
we
kind of
did with
started as a
Oliver.
dog, I think.
So it was it was easier.
Yeah.
But also she handled it really well. Like I think she's a little bit more of a stoic dog.
Yeah.
Um,
Chuchi literally,
Yeah.
her real estate is on me, is my lap, and that real estate has been filled.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
And watching her just be so depressed and not eat and like just, it's been hard. It's been
Yeah.
really, really hard.
Yeah, Chooch had a lot longer to
Right.
be like Jackie's baby.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And all my plants are dying.
So the plants are sad too.
Well, I just haven't been mothering them as much. I haven't. Y'all know it's rough.
It's
Those
impossible.
So hard.
It's so
Those
fucking
first
hard.
2.5 months were truly the hardest,
It's so hard.
most insanely dark / great months
No,
I've
it's
ever
dark.
lived.
Except
I'm
for the
permanently
great part.
different. My brain is ruined. My face aged.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. It was rough. It was fucking rough.
I had intense postpartum depression. It's
Oh
awful.
yeah. I don't know how anyone couldn't.
Yeah.
I
don't
truly
either.
don't know how anyone couldn't.
I don't either.
The transition is so.
It's so crazy.
You hear about it. Everyone's like, get as much sleep as you can. But like truly, until there's a screaming little human
Ugh.
that you made, you're like, fuck, what do I do now? I mean, I took every fucking class and I still didn't know what I was doing.
I know.
You don't know.
Nothing prepares you. And you hear the words nothing prepares you,
Yes.
but it doesn't make sense.
But nothing
till
prepares
you're
you doesn't
there.
prepare you.
I know.
Yeah. So like as a husband or and a father in this situation, it's like I know the lack of sleep part.
Yeah.
And I know how unbelievably hard it is. And I think and then if you add on top of that
Recovering.
the recovery
It's
that
so
I don't have
fucked.
to deal with, I can't even imagine
It's so
how hard
fucked.
that is.
And
for
then
you.
breastfeeding. They're like, well, you need to be non-stressed
Oh, my God.
and eat right and sleep or you
mindfuck
aren't going to
of all
make
of it,
milk.
yeah.
And I'm like, so now I'm like not sleeping because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to not have food for my baby that I'm making with my body. Like it's so, it's stacked up
pressure,
for women
the
to
amount
fail.
of judgmental expectations and pressure that's put.
No.
It's like it's already hard enough. Like
And then also for people like Jackie and me, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like we're people who have careers.
Yes.
And that fear of like, will I still have it? I'm losing steam. Who am I now?
Yes.
That was a thing for
Well,
me.
also the realization that, oh shit, if I want to work now, I must pay someone to watch my
Yeah.
child for me while I do this job.
Yeah.
the fact that we don't have like paid family leave and all of this stuff just baked into our society is crazy.
I cannot believe.
It is
I can't
crazy.
imagine a woman putting her friggin' clothes on and going to the office after 6
Can
weeks.
you
I
imagine
know.
that?
And pumping every 3 hours alone in the corner. I mean, our system is set up for women to fail.
Yeah.
I knew that, but I really know it
and
now.
then you think of the women that like raise their kids without a partner.
I can't imagine.
I know.
Can you even
I
imagine that?
can't
I know.
imagine.
It's crazy.
I could hardly function without help.
Yeah.
Like professional help coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Here's a
intense.
story that I think you'll think
Yeah.
is amusing.
We're also older though. Like I think it hits different. It hits different if you waited because you were selfish for much longer and you were used to having your time and
you have
doing
less
what you want.
energy.
And you're
You're tired.
tired
You
as
don't
fuck.
recover as well.
If you're in your
Yeah.
20s and you don't sleep, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But in your 30s and your 40s, that shit hits different.
Yeah.
I was going to this place called the Pump Station, which I don't believe is there anymore.
No, it is.
The Hollywood one.
Oh, got it. No,
Yeah.
it's in Santa Monica.
For a breastfeeding support class.
yeah.
And I wanted to leave Ellie at home with Daniel.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take your baby.
Oh, got it. you were going alone.
I wanted to go alone.
Yeah.
And I texted my friend. I'm like, are we supposed to bring our babies? She's like, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that
that's
would
the
make
point.
sense.
I thought it was support for us.
Right.
Like a support.
Therapy.
Because
Right.
I'm used to 12-step groups
Yes,
and therapy
yes.
and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes.
I was like, can we mothers just get together and talk
Yes,
about how
and
hard
talk
it is?
shit, yeah.
But really it was like, you're supposed to bring your baby and they teach you how to,
Yeah. Thank God for other moms, though. That's the other
Yeah.
thing that I realized is that mommies run this fucking planet. And
Just
mommies,
go, girl.
mommies support mommies. And it's amazing the people who stepped up in my life and the people I heard from and the people who I didn't. It's really interesting. But mommies support other mommies, and I'm on a thread with all these other moms because so many people had babies in my life around my same time, and I'm like, I cry every day reading these texts because we're all like, oh my god, did none of your clothes fit? None of my clothes fit. I don't know what to do. Should I buy all new fucking clothes?
Yeah.
Or should I not?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what if my body changes and I bought all the, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I feel crazy and I'm like, nothing's changing. Why is the body not changing? It's not getting any different. It's not going back. It's not. And they're all like, nope, neither is mine. I'm like, okay, I guess this is my new body
Right.
now.
And and I think about all those you see those celebrities. It's like, oh, she just had a baby and she looks the same. And it's like,
I don't know what
fuck,
she
every
did.
editor who puts that out.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
like
And
so
again, that's
crazy.
all stupid too. And like, it's just, and I don't even care. My body is amazing. I'm in awe of it. I look in the mirror and I'm like, you made a person. I mean, I could never criticize my body. I could never look at it and say, oh, look at that. That's bad. Or I would never do that again. I look in the mirror and I say, I cannot believe that you did that. My body made eyeballs and skin and little hands and a person. It's beautiful. And I just want to know if I should buy more clothes. I just want to know if I should invest in this or if it will go back.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh,
But
that's such a good attitude. I need to have more of that because I can
Yes, you
criticize mine.
I get it. It's hard, but I'm in awe. I'm truly in awe. I cannot believe. I know that it's very common. Everyone has kids and they're everywhere, but I cannot believe every time I look down at this person, I'm like, I cannot believe that I made you with my body. Women's bodies are incredible. Particularly mine. No, it's truly amazing. I'm proud. I'm proud that I have giant bags under my eyes because I'm keeping this little person alive. I'm teaching him the world, and if that's what happens, that's what happens. I'm proud. I'm proud of my under eye bags.
Oh, Jackie.
I don't love them, but I mean, they're there. It's important time.
And also your hair looks great.
Oh, thanks. It's falling out. It's another story. It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
No, but it looks good. I like the length.
Oh, thanks.
The color.
I find the hairs are everywhere. I turned around when I was leaving and Ben's like, there's a lot of hair on your back. I'll just get it off.
Gal chat question.
Yeah.
Are thin eyebrows coming back?
I think they are, but I'm not participating.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
good. I
I'm
hate
not getting
that.
in on that.
Excuse me, Snore Master. I have.
Gal chat.
Well, your eyebrows look good, but I think generally as a trend, it's
Well,
not a
I
great
know. I've
trend.
never been able to do the thick eyebrows because mine are just naturally thin.
Well, here's what I'll say. I think thick eyebrows present a youthful appearance.
Yes.
And if the girlies want to have thin eyebrows and look, it's it's a look. Go there. For me, I'm not going back there. It's not,
right.
it was not serving my bone structure. I'm not going back. But I ruined my eyebrows. My eyebrows are super thin. They've just been microbladed and I fucking pencil them in every morning.
Right.
But yeah, your eyebrows are great. They're going to be perfect for the trend. Rock them out.
Hell yeah.
I'm just excited that low-waisted jeans are coming back for dudes.
Is that true?
No, I don't know, but it will. And
Low-waisted
it sucks.
jeans are coming back.
It sucks.
It's so stressful.
No, thank you. No, thank
so
you.
So stressful.
That just means more butt crack in the future for everybody.
Kids
I'm good
are
with-
literally cosplaying in my clothes from high school.
Yeah.
And I guess that's when you officially realize that you're old. It's like, oh my God, the clothes I wore are back in style.
So
Yes.
what kind of clothes? Because I just zoned out
Like
for
mid
about 2
2000s,
decades.
the 2000s clothes.
What were-
so
what
like
was that?
low
yeah, the low
pants,
yeah.
glittery
Skinny jeans?
tops. No, skinny jeans are so out.
Okay,
Skinny jeans are
when
so
were skinny
out.
jeans in?
That was late 2000s.
Late 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. So low waist.
Low waist, boot cut.
I'm down for that. I like boot cut.
Yeah. And honestly, kind of everything too. Everything is cool. But I'm specifically talking like my clothes.
Yeah.
That
Do you still have them?
No. I'm
know.
so
you should
sad.
always hang on to it. And sell it.
I've depacked this in
decades.
therapy many times. I'm like, why did my mom say to get rid of my Doc Martens? Why?
Yeah.
I'm so stressed about it. They were so, and this is fake crying, just to make everyone
Yeah.
clear. I'm so stressed about it.
Were they black?
No, I had these sandals and they were so fucking cute. And I ordered them on eBay and I do own them now. But
Okay.
it's stressful because I had my own pair. Yeah. I had my own pair. Anyway.
We should keep that in mind if we ever urge Elliot to get rid of cool high school clothes.
If you have the storage space,
Yeah.
don't get rid of it.
I know.
That's my, and even like the t-shirts, I'm like, you know how many cool shirts I threw
Right.
out? Like my Blink-182 shirts and shit.
Right.
I'm like, I wish I had those now.
That's a good point too. Even if
What are my
they're
Blind
torn to
Melon
shreds,
shirts
it's like nothing like a good.
I'm
just-
telling you, ooh, that Blind Melon shirt would probably be worth like hundreds of dollars now if you hadn't thrown it out.
I bet I have it somewhere. My parents might
But
have
when
it somewhere.
Elliot's
get
in high
it.
school, everything's going to be all AR. No one's going to
Oh
have
yeah,
any clothes. They're going to walk around naked
spaceship,
with
spaceship clothes.
Yeah, spaceship
Yeah,
clothes. So
they're gonna be spaceship clothes.
I think it might be time to say hello and welcome and thank you to my new patrons.
Allison wants to say thank you to a couple of special people out there. Sign up to be new patrons. Patreon.com/Allison Rosen.
Oh man, I love a Tony Thax.
It's so
beat.
good. I
So
know.
good. You need to hear my Grab Bag of Fun song. It's kind of pop punk esque.
Ooh, that bag of fun.
Yeah.
I like that. Hello and welcome to S, who is at the texting level. Hello and welcome to Julie Watson. Hello and welcome to Jennifer V, also at the texting level. And hello and welcome to Kelly Zepp. I have finally set it so that when you sign up at the texting level, you automatically get an email that has the number so that you, okay, Kodak moments over here. I know you guys are showing off adorable pictures of your kids, but
well,
it's
I
in
just
my
saw the
sight line.
baby, and he is so cute.
I know he's super
Oh my
duper
God.
duper.
Yes,
he looks
is.
just like both of you.
He's so sweet.
It's super cute.
He's so sweet.
So anyway, when you sign up at the texting level, you automatically get an email that has the phone number in it. So before I would do my whole song and dance about like, it'll unlock some posts and you can go back and, but anyway, it'll just be delivered right to your email. So there you are. Send a text to that number. And then, we're off and running.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You're the one who turned me on to all of it.
And you're having fun still with it?
I still am.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think they are too.
You should text them a pic of me or something.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'll take a picture of you
Okay.
right now and then I'll text it to
Okay.
them.
Be like,
Okay.
say Jackie says hi, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to do this. This is what all the young kids do in their pictures.
Yes.
I
I've seen
have
that.
noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Here
I'm
we
young.
go.
I'm young. Do I look young?
You look so young, Jackie. I love it.
Do I
Okay.
have Thrive mascara all over my face? Because, the little tubey
Yeah,
ones just...
it's just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't there another pose that the girls do where they like stick out their tongue? Like,
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I hate
Yep,
that
yep.
one. Let me take that one too. Okay. Okay. And then Tony, do you want to do a pose too?
Sure. Tell me what to do.
What should Tony do?
Here's another thing that the young girlies
Okay,
do.
good,
They
good.
flip off.
Oh yeah. Can you just give me a fifth?
You are the bad boy.
yeah, bad
Are you
boy
comfortable with
podcasting.
that? Yeah.
oh shit!
Oh, double.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit, dog.
Oh,
That
is
shit,
hard.
dog. Okay.
The king of sting.
I hope that doesn't scare your
Oh
I'm
my
gonna send you
gosh.
guys. You're all gonna be receiving these photos later. I can't wait.
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Should we do like a quick just mirror everyone?
You tell us.
I think. Well, Daniel.
Co-host? What do you think?
No, let's end the show.
No, we're gonna do a quick just
All right,
mirror
let's do
everyone.
it.
Overruled.
Sometimes I ponder on something I have thought or done. Is it just me or everyone?
Jackie, do you
Yeah.
happen to have one?
Okay, I did think of one and now I'm trying to remember. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Just me or everyone? Do you get targeted ads for shit you already bought?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
sure.
I
Sometimes.
bought these glasses I'm wearing.
They're so cute.
And I'm getting ads with them in. I'm like, bitch, keep up. I bought these already. What are y'all doing? I bought them.
Did you buy them off Instagram though?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Just me or everyone, I rarely buy anything off Instagram.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm in the minority.
Well,
what do you mean you buy it off of Instagram?
I didn't buy it off of
Oh, I
Instagram
see.
because I had to put in my prescription and all that. But
Yeah.
I saved it and then went to my browser and
Yeah.
bought them.
I
But I'm
see.
getting ads now from that company with this frame, and I'm like, they know.
Yeah.
They know I looked up that frame.
They know.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they
Oh,
give
they
it to you in
know.
the ad.
Yep.
And I'm like, motherfucker, I bought them. You won.
Yeah.
You won already.
Right.
Save yourself the bandwidth.
What I like to do is go onto Amazon and look up like cardboard boxes, and then you just get ads for cardboard
That
boxes.
happened to me.
Yeah, now they just think you're so boring.
That happened to. Wait, you do that to thwart the
No, I
algorithm?
have done that. I have done that.
I was getting cardboard box ads for a long time too.
The crazy thing is, we went on a walk one time and we talked about pergolas.
And
And I
got
came home and I
pergola
started to get
ads.
ads for pergolas. It's like that's when I
I
knew it
did
was
look
listening.
up pergolas one
It's
time.
really
though.
interesting.
But I didn't, and I was getting them.
Sounds like y'all's accounts might be synced up or something.
I think so.
Maybe.
What I mean, Tony, is that like I never click on. You can like buy. You can click on an ad in Instagram
And you
like
can-
buy stuff through it.
Yeah.
And I did it once, but I don't, for some reason, I just like Al was on the show recently on a one that you weren't on because you were with your, DRB.
I was busy being cheered every night.
Rockstar
Oh
life.
boy, I get it now.
Tony's so talented. Have you seen him drum before?
He's amazing.
No.
Incredible.
No, Allison's never come to any shows I've ever played.
We were gonna go. Wait, what happened? We were like, we had
got COVID.
We had COVID.
Yeah.
We were like
Yeah.
all excited to go.
I really do want to see him.
He's incredible.
I know.
No,
this is
he's
what
great.
I gather.
He's so good.
I really
Thank
want to go.
Well,
I
too
know. And
late.
he was even going to let me like stand in a special VIP spot on his symbol.
I know. I think I was too pregnant or something.
Yeah.
Next LA show, we're going.
Okay. You know what? Where I also really want to go see. I really wanted to go see "Don't Stop or We'll Die" and Sloppy Boys.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah, I really wanted. I know.
You could have met my lady friend there too.
Is that? Do you think
Rub it in.
that will happen again?
I'm sure it will. Yeah,
Okay, I'll be there.
sure you will.
I know. Maybe I will.
I want to see Motion City. I want to see like the real band. No offense, Sloppy Boys.
Well, Tony doesn't even play in Sloppy Boys.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the band. I would like to see them. Continue, please.
Well, I like Don't Stop.
yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. I want to see all of them.
All right, you've had plenty of chances.
I know.
Well, I know, but
Hey, it's hard with children.
I know.
It's
just
hard.
Like
You got to get
giving
a
her
damn
shit.
sitter, and it's a whole thing.
yeah,
Just let me pick on Allison. She does it to me enough.
I do. It's true.
I just watched the Insta stories.
Yes, I've seen Insta stories. He seems fine. He's good.
Yeah.
You know, so good.
He's incredible.
Make sure to tag me in them because you never know what's gonna happen.
That's right. It's true.
You heard it here first,
Yep.
Daniel. You heard it here first.
It all
Flo.
starts with a tag.
Can
That's
I do
right.
a hey go fuck yourself?
Well, I feel like we're in the middle of something.
I know, but I'm wondering if we can do one
Oh,
inside
yes.
of it.
Wait, what?
Do a segment inside of a segment.
Oh, like an
This
Inception?
co-host thing is getting a little sloppy.
I know.
Speaking
Hang
of
on.
sloppy boys,
Could you put a pin in that, please? Just hang on, because I feel like I'm in the middle of something.
Oh.
The episode that because you dumb rock band, Al was saying that this is so not worth it, but I have to. He clicks onto Facebook ads and Instagram ads all the time. And I was like, that seems like chaos to me.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, that outfit looks cute. I'll fuck with that. I'll click it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
click it,
click
but I
them.
won't buy it.
Yeah,
because
same.
I don't want Facebook to get them. In my brain, it's like they get
No,
money.
I've bought stuff.
But I'll go to the
They
browser.
get you with the pregnancy and the baby shit. They've got
I won't
me
even
bad.
click on any of it. I don't even
Good
know.
for
I don't know.
you.
But what am I avoiding?
But some of the ads are pretty good stuff. Like,
Well,
I get good ads.
I don't even know
Same.
what purity I'm maintaining.
Sweet brag.
But I'm
I'm a cog in the machine.
Oh man.
boy, Vincent Kartheiser is over there going like, I nailed him. You know. From
Well,
that.
it's just
Anyone get that
surprising
reference?
because I think up until this point, internet ads haven't. But it's like, ugh, who cares? But like for some reason, Instagram ads tend to be stuff.
maybe
that I
because you
actually-
click on the right things.
They've dialed me in a
They
little
just
more
give
than
me
other
sexy
things.
reptiles.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not that again.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, what's your hey, go fuck yourself?
Okay. My hey, go fuck yourself is, I get Halloween has become a real popular holiday for adults, and that's great. Except if you're one of those people, and this is a hey, go fuck yourself to all those people that decorate their house really, really scary.
Yeah.
Like really, really gory.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You're an adult. You love Halloween, but it's a fucking kid's holiday.
Yeah.
And little kids, when they trick or treat, they do not want to see a gore fest on your fucking front porch. It's scary to them. So knock it off. Make it fun for the little kids. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
I back
nailed
that
it.
100%. That's what my argument is with people that wear curse words on their t-shirts. I'm like,
Yeah.
think of inquisitive children that like to read.
Yeah.
It stresses me out to think that the kid's like staring up at a t-shirt
What
and they're
does
like,
that mean?
what does shit, piss, fuck, cunt mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm
It's a
with you
good
on
drop.
Does it make you uncomfortable if I tell you your breasts look incredible?
Nothing makes me uncomfortable at this point. They're gigantic.
Is that front cut from
my milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it fun having giant milk bags?
No, because
You guys can't say that, but I can.
because they're no longer fun.
Yeah.
They're not sexual in any way now, which just sucks. But they're not.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. They look amazing. They look amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're food bags.
Yeah.
There's no fun. I'm not trying to get them played with. I'm like, nobody touch these except for the baby, and it's his food. They're not fun.
Yeah.
Who knows what they'll be at the end, though?
Right.
You know, are they going to stay bigger, smaller? Are they going to sag? Are they going to wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? I don't know.
Right.
We'll see.
Throw them over your shoulder.
Like a continental soldier.
Yeah.
By the way, Ben didn't know that song.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Where? But he's in a band.
We were at a truck stop on the way to Joshua Tree changing the baby, and an ice cream truck pulls up, and it was diddly-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and I start singing to the baby, and Ben's like, "What? Are you making that up?" And I'm like, "You don't know? Do your ears hang low?
Wow.
What?"
Ben.
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
that's
What
wild.
a freak! What a freak!
It's not
Who
too
did I
late.
marry?
It's not too late to get
I
out and
know.
tag Tony.
Oh my gosh!
All right. And finally, a JMO from me, unless you guys have.
No.
Okay. This one's from me. The main thing I'm looking for in a dermatologist is a parking lot. Because we were talking yesterday about needing to.
Yes.
This is another sexual
And I
topic.
didn't call.
No, me neither. We both need to get a mole check.
Then you can't go to mine.
I know.
Have you gone to mine?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't had.
Wait, you have one and you don't go?
I
No.
know. She doesn't.
Nope.
I have a really good one, too.
I know.
Why
No,
don't you go?
because it's all the way in Beverly Hills
It's
and
in-
I don't want to
he's in
deal with
Beverly Hills.
parking. And also, he has one who I feel like is like quick to cut.
Mm-hmm.
And that it doesn't sound good to
He
me.
just wants to get rid of it. He's just like, get rid of it.
Well, you
He's
need
really
to go to a
good, though.
woman anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't had like a full body check since I was a teenager. So
And
it's
I've
really,
never had one.
You never?
No.
It's really insane though.
You know those little tiny red dots? Does anyone else have those?
Yes,
JM
those are not.
OAE?
Those are not worrisome.
I know, but they really came out all around my
Yeah.
area where I pushed. And I'm
Yes.
like, did I fuck up my
I don't think
legs
so.
or something?
I don't think
They're
so.
It's probably just like
everywhere.
little burst blood vessels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are they ever going to go away?
Yeah,
they
should.
might. I think they might fade. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I need a body check. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
me
this
too.
one mole that is growing like a weed.
How big
Take
is it?
pictures of it.
It's right here. See?
Oh, yes, I do.
What do we think? Cancer? No.
I don't think so.
No.
But it used to be like that one. And when I was pregnant, it got really big, and I thought, oh, my body's like just pushing it
Right.
out or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to figure out my childcare situation. I can't make any
Right.
appointments until I figure that out.
Right. Yes.
Hashtag mom life.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you guys about the what's going on my arms because it's yeah.
Okay.
That's too much information.
You got a lot of moles on your arms or something?
I just have,
Like
three
a-
small
it's like a
moles.
Mole farm?
I have three. I will tell you, I have three small moles, and every day I pick at them.
Oh no.
And
oh, Allison, for God's sake.
so they scab. And it's like,
Why do you pick
why
at
do
them?
you pick at them?
because it's fun for me.
Mm.
And it's like,
Jesus.
It's just turned into a little thing I do every day. And it's like if I don't do it,
You know,
Any ladies out there that want to tag me in your Instagram stories?
I'll say this.
if I don't do it, then it's just
Some of the Nash Butte crossover listeners of your show know about the Great Boil incident of last year.
What is that? And where was it?
It's a long story.
Okay.
I've had this little, I thought it was a boil, a little pocket that every year or so I squeeze and I got a beautiful ribbon of white out of it. And it was like, and I look forward to it.
Where is it?
It was like a harvest.
Yes.
On my leg, the side of my leg. So about a year ago, I was in the car and I just randomly squeezed it. I got my beautiful ribbon. I moved on with my life. A few days later, it was giant red, warm to the touch.
Oh no, infected.
Yeah, so I had to go to the doctor and they were like, you have an infected abscess.
Oh,
They had to
God.
drain it multiple times. They had to slice myself. I have this huge ugly scar now.
Oh, no.
It also was the month that I got pregnant and they were putting me on all these things. I was like, I'm trying to get pregnant right now. Don't put me on antibiotics, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think I was going to get pregnant because of that. And then I did. So I got pregnant during the boil incident.
Oh wow.
My lesson is never fucking pick at things. And that's a long lesson.
What will I do with all my time?
I'm telling you, it could get really ugly. You don't want an ugly
Yeah.
scar like I got. You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Don't pick.
Don't do it. Especially your moles.
Don't pick. Try, because take it from me on the other side.
Just get it removed. If it's bothering you that much, just have it just burned off.
Yeah, be careful with the picking. You want to see my hideous scar?
yes.
My beautiful leg.
Oh yeah.
My beautiful. I have gorgeous legs.
You could have leg modeled.
Yeah, not anymore.
No.
Nobody's going to want to Photoshop that out.
But it's like seriously, like you know how some people water their plants?
Yeah.
I pick at my arms.
Oh, for God's sake.
Come over and water my plants that are all dying instead.
Look how disgusted Daniel is.
It's not something you need to be doing. Picking your
Well, I
moles.
don't need to.
It's just not a good.
They're very small, Daniel.
Yeah, and you get on me for biting my nails.
I can't
for God's
stand
sake.
it. I can't.
I'm
stand
crazy.
it.
It's coming, Tony. This is going to be you and Flo in a couple of years.
Daniel, they're very tiny. It's
Don't
very
do
tiny.
it. Burn them
They're
off.
like, we're so
Go-
nice to
go
each
get
other.
'em
We
burned
have
off.
all the same interests.
But if I do it enough, I can remove them myself.
No, please don't do that. I'm telling you, as someone on the other side of a horrible picking
You'll
accident
get a
gone
scar.
wrong.
You'll get about. a big
Here's
scar.
the thing. It's
Not
started.
only will you get a scar, you have to go in and get sliced open, and it was not fun. I was like, I thought Dr. Pimple Popper experience would be exciting for me. It wasn't. It was horrible.
It started innocently enough, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "This has turned into something that has been going on for a while now."
It seems like it's a compulsive anxiety thing. So maybe
It's
focus
more like
on your brain
It's
instead
more
of your arm.
It's more like a passion project.
a mole picking passion project.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Be careful.
I will. All I'm saying is I'm looking for a dermatologist.
Yeah.
With a kind touch
And a parking lot. Yeah.
Okay. That can't be too tall of an order.
It can't be really.
I could ask mine for recommendations
of a parking
He's-
lot.
No, well,
Does yours have a parking lot?
he doesn't.
Beverly Hills is
They
steep.
never do.
He doesn't.
I'm going to go to a new one. If I like her and she has a parking lot, I'll tell you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would take an easy parking situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just.
But she's kind of over on my side of town.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That-
She's
I
in
just
La
want-
Cañada.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
I got the name of someone in Studio City today. I
Oh,
feel
well,
like
that's
I can handle
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Robin.
Okay,
So
there you go.
You know.
We have to go, Allison.
I know.
We said we would go. We
said
have to
would
go.
We'll do it.
Yes.
We'll do it. We'll be brave. We'll be brave.
Do it.
Like I heard Elliot say, "Be brave, Elliot." And then he goes, "Oh, I'm not brave," because he had to walk by a mosquito.
You're poisoning their little brains.
With fear of mosquitoes.
Yes. They need to be tough men in this post-apocalyptic
I
world
didn't
they're going to
say
inherit.
I haven't talked to him about mosquitoes.
Flo-
Was he listening to my
Flo,
episode?
get ready. This is going to be your life.
Okay, you guys, this has been truly a delightful episode. I'd like to just apologize on behalf of me and a little bit on behalf of Daniel for I don't even know what. I just feel like an apology is necessary. If you like what you're hearing, which I feel like you might not, but normally it's better. It's not like this. Please make sure you're subscribed. Tell a friend. Leave us a nice comment on Apple Podcasts. Oftentimes we read the comments on the show in a segment called iTunes Comments of the Week, which we are overdue for listen to my other podcasts, Upworthy Weekly and Childish. And follow me on social media at Allison Rosen on Twitter and Instagram. Jackie, where can we find you? Plug all your things.
Okay, let's see. I'm on Be Real. I'm just kidding. You never post.
I haven't been posting lately.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. It's kind of boring.
But I am on there. I just
Be
haven't been
Real's
doing it
kind of
lately.
boring, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's
Don't
not
find
fun.
me on Be Real.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, Jackie Michelle Johnson, Nattribute. My show comes out, my podcast comes out every Thursday, and we're having a rebrand, just so everyone knows. Nattribute is not about makeup and beauty anymore.
What?
It's a lifestyle podcast. So it's broader, it's more fun, it's more exciting if you're happen to be a man and you're like, I don't care about makeup. We don't even talk about makeup. It's
I
a
didn't
lifestyle
know this.
show. We're kind of rebranding right now. We're playing around with the format. Come hang out in Nattribute.
Oh, shit. Really? That's so nice.
Thank you, Betsy. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't have anything else really going on.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Just breastfeeding and wake windows.
You can find me at Daniel Quantz, Twitter and Instagram, if that's the kind of shit you're into.
And Tone Zone?
Twitter and Instagram at
Tony Thaxton.
and Bizarre Albums every Tuesday, which is my podcast. And if you're listening to this the day it comes out, I'll be playing drums to Allison's delight with Townland once again, with past guests Matt Gorley and Mark McConville at the Federal in North Hollywood, which is Thursday the 29th. That's the day this will come out, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah. If you're hearing this the day of, yeah, it's a benefit show. We'll be playing, and we're playing with Reggie Watts' band, and
Cool.
I forget who else.
Nice.
Sorry.
Oh, and I should have mentioned, listen to my Monday episode with Jim Florentine. It was a really, really good conversation. Check that out.
Me? I already heard it.
Well, you could stand to listen again.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone. Listeners, thank you for listening. I love you. You matter. Goodbye.
Hey, do you know about the Allison Rosen show?